Rugrats Adventures in Gameland is the first Rugrats game in a very long time, being an ode to the NES platforming days. Does it hold its candle high and say, hey, look at me as I shine bright, or is it dull and dim? Well, let's find out. Rugrats Adventures in Gameland came out in September, so it just recently came out. When you first start off, you can choose between Tommy, Chucky, Phil, or Lil. Obviously, Chucky's the best, but Tommy's a close second, so pick whoever you want. Now, when you are playing this game, the cool thing is it is a game that they created with the NES in mind. The old NES platforming games that we grew up and loved, the 8-bits, the ones that were just insanely hard, some that we've still haven't beaten to this day. Rugrats is an ode to that. And it is also very, very short. I ended up getting the platinum in maybe an hour, hour and a half, so it's not a long game whatsoever. But NES games weren't that long to begin with, so I'm not too terribly mad with it. Now, the cool thing is you can switch back and forth between 8-bit mode and HD mode, and it is truly crazy to see just how different the game looks. And something like this is something I would have seen back in the day, 100%. And then you switch back over to the HD, and it just looks really crisp and nice. I think they did a good job on the visualizations of this game, and even capturing the old 8-bit classic games that we loved and how they looked. Now, when I said the game was short, I mean it. There's 5 levels to play through, and then once you play through all 5 levels and collect all the coins, you unlock the final level, which is just you replaying some of the parts from the old ones and then doing the final boss. Now, when I say that this game can be difficult, it can be. Those old NES platforming games are known for being annoying because the platforming doesn't work at times, stuff like that, and I really think they captured a lot of the essence of those old NES platformers, because there were many, many times in this where I was getting very frustrated, and it just captured my childhood all over again. And I think overall they did a good job at capturing that childhood. I spent most of my time playing in the HD version. I did spend a little bit dabbling in the 8-bit one, but the game was just a lot more crisper, it looked better, everything like that in the HD version. I know you can buy the NES cartridge. I don't know if it's still available, but it was available on limited runs, so you could actually buy the actual NES cartridge and play it on your NES if you still have it, which I think is really, really cool for it being 2024 and being able to buy a brand new NES game. I just think that's something that is kind of cool. Overall, I think Rugrats is a fun time. I think it's $24, so I don't know if necessarily it's worth that price. I do think at about a $10 price range, maybe even $15 pushing it, it would definitely be worth it. 25 bucks, I'm like, I don't know if I can really suggest putting that much money into a game that's only going to take you about an hour, hour and a half to beat. Overall, I did enjoy my time with Adventures in Gameland. It was just very, very short and could be a little bit frustrating at times with no glitches at all. I think the game ran really well. It was just annoyances from falling off of things and not jumping like it's supposed to. You know, the old platforming things. I would give Adventures in Gameland a 7 out of 10. As far as the platinum is concerned, there are a few trophies. Pretty much all you have to do is complete every level, defeat the final boss, collect all the coins in every level, which you need to do to get the final boss, and then get each character to have 4 cookies on them at a single time. The cookies, as you can see there, are gathered, and whenever you lose all your milk, you use a cookie to regain your milk. Now, you can do this at the end of the game, just replay one of the levels over and over and over, swap between the characters so you don't accidentally kill them and make you lose a cookie. It's pretty easy to do. As soon as I beat the game, I ended up getting the cookie trophies, which you have to do one for each individual character. I ended up getting those in probably about 20 minutes, so it's not too bad. If you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comments down below. As always, this is Chris with Platinum Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Keep getting those trophies, and I will catch you on the next video.